Alright, covering a new series that I've been reading, been really excited, love the series with everything that it's been showing, and it is perfect for scaling. However, I'm finally going to be covering something that has yet to be shown on my channel in terms of how many joules of energy is required to destroy something. We're going to see a few feats here that might not seem that impressive, but holy crap. We're going to be talking about some atomization today, and what that means. So, I mean, from the start, we've seen fracturing, we've seen fragmentation, we've seen vaporization. Vaporization being drastically more energy required to do than, say, like, fragmenting something. But how much more powerful is atomization? Is it more powerful than vaporization? By insane degrees. And so, like, how strong is that exactly? Well, let's go through some of it. We are covering Saint Seiya, of course, and, well, let's go all the way into the distant future where Seiya creates this crater here. Now, this crater is even bigger than the one in Chapter 1, where you can see, like, here. And these craters, look, they're tiny, aren't they? Oh, they're so weak. Saint Seiya's got nothing on, but it's Chapter 1 after all, right? Let me give you some knowledge. These craters are actually done via atomization. Now, how impressive is that? This comes out as high as small country level energy. You can see the amount of joules on your screen there. We're talking about that much force in total. It's like, why is it that much? It's because when you are talking about atomization, you are talking about breaking down at the atomic level the actual energy required to completely dismantle the atoms. And in this case, I'm even including the very nucleons that make up the atoms themselves. I mean, I'm going all out with, actually covering how strong it should be. Now, it doesn't have to involve the nucleons, but given the feats later on, it is consistent with this being the case. In terms of like how much power they're putting out, it makes sense that they are in fact destroying these nucleons. So I'm talking about small country levels of force to create that small crater. And this is because atomization in joules per cc is of like the highest value by such an insane margin. You can see these numbers. Even more impressively is that when broken down to joules per cc for AP standardization, and we're here, he did this with his fist, right? He's still coming out to this many joules per cubic centimeter, which is a terrifying island level of AP per cubic centimeter of space within his fist. This number may seem like I'm not lowballing, as again, the base of this feat could be as low as island level in total joules, not just per cc, because again, what I just said is I factor in the very nucleons. So that's what it is. Like, given, like, with all the feats that they show later, I'm convinced that the level of atomization happens to actually include destroying the very nucleons themselves. And it's just very impressive. To give you an idea on atomization, let's go into atomization just for a bit, right? Atomizing, let's say, Mount Helena. It's not a big, crazy, massive mountain or anything. So we're going to just use Mount Helena as an example, okay? This isn't Mount Fuji or anything. Mount Helena comes out to about this many cubic centimeters. Yes, that is 828 trillion yada 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 cubic centimeters. And the atomization of Mount Helena would come out to approximately this number of joules. Or, here in scientific notation, so you don't have to see so many commas. That's a big number. That's an astoundingly very low end of star level joules of energy. I don't mean dwarf star, I'm talking about like full-on star. It's the low end of a full-on star level joules of energy. However, in Seiya's case, if he were to do this with his fist, he'd be hitting with an AP of around this many joules, or higher end dwarf star levels of AP per cubic centimeter, given he's doing this with like his fist. But we never see him do this, okay? We don't see him atomize a entire mountain, even one as small as Mount Helena. He doesn't completely atomize a mountain the size of Mount Fuji. No, we get something better, actually. How much do you think that all the oceans, all the water of the oceans on Earth weigh? Well, let me give you that number here. You're looking at this many pounds, okay? And that is, again, that's a lot. That's a lot of weight. And anybody who's read through Saint Seiya, you would know that in Poseidon's land, realm, whatever you want to call it, he has 7 pillars that actually hold up all the oceans of the world. Now, you could even try to claim that it's hyperbolic through some crazy methods, but it's literally not. Literally, as they get destroyed, the water falls in on the place and recedes the water that is flooding the entire world. Just through the story, it's backed up entirely. These pillars, individually, are holding up 1/7 their own, like, oceans. Now, I did simplify it. It just took the total weight of all the oceans. I know that other oceans have different sizes in total. But to get ideas, the heaviest, or like the most durable of pillars that would be carrying more weight than any of the others, it's technically being nerfed. So as an average, we're not getting the high end here. Regardless on how you take it, these pillars are able to hold up at least this many pounds and easily tank attacks from the Bronze Knights. I mean, they literally like hurt themselves attacking it. And it's not until we actually get the Golden Libra Cloth that allows them to destroy it. But they don't just destroy it, they destroy it in one go. But they're not just destroying it in one go. Destruction in Saint Seiya is backed time and time again through everything that they say, but also in the levels of destruction that they show, where it is via this atomization. To destroy with their cosmos and all their energy and what they put into their attacks is to atomize. And when we put this into actual values, remember I said just destroying Mount Helena, a tiny little mountain, would be star level total joules of energy? How about these pillars that are so durable that their attacks, their best attacks, rebound like nothing, and can hold up 1/7 of the weight of the entirety of the ocean's water? I didn't even calc this. I don't even know where to begin, okay, to be honest. Just wanted to make this quick video because I want to actually fully go through all of Saint Seiya before I give some more definitive things. And these are some really, like, these are going to be very low level in terms of, like, where the series goes, because I know that there's a lot more canon things that I've yet to go off of. I've only read the base manga, okay? And this is just what I've covered so far for this first episode. This is number 1. And you can see here, however, we are easily getting into like galactic levels of force if I felt like this is what the low ball would be. And it actually kind of goes into some of their attacks, talking about, say with Saga, talking about like Galaxian explosion. It's like, he really might actually be pulling out the force needed to atomize like a full galaxy. He very might well be. And it not just be the name of an attack. Some things off of reading only the base manga is certain people talking about like he created a big bang in his fist. Is that actually universal? I'm not sold yet. We'll see as I continue to scale. I'll be coming out with more of these videos covering Saint Seiya things, but look at this. If we're talking about just feats and scaling, again, the statements that back these feats, we actually see in panel them verbatim show atoms being destroyed. There's no contest. We are already getting into way beyond star level joules of energy off of just the simplest of feats. This is some insane scaling. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Look, we kept about 10 minutes. Thank God, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. I hope you get hyped for the next feats coming out for Saint Seiya. I have another video planned for One Piece, and stick around, yeah. Also, if you don't know, I have a Discord. I'll leave the link down below. Come join. I'm trying to get more and more active. Of course, my activity will decrease as I'm trying to do actual videos and such. But yeah, come on by. Got really cool people there, and you'll enjoy it. Alright, peace.
master.